So if you've been wondering what it takes to write the perfect scene, this video is for you. I've just discovered a formula that's going to blow your mind and that you will be able to apply whether you're writing fiction or nonfiction. If you're new here, hello, my name is Suggs and I am an author of 3 self-published books. I write fiction and nonfiction, and on this channel you will find tips on writing, publishing, and how to navigate it all with a positive mindset. If that sounds good to you, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and that you hit the notification bell, because I don't always post on the same day, and that way you get notified when a video goes up. So I am currently working on my 5th book, and I've been doing a lot of research on what it takes to make a really good scene. What are some of the elements? Are there rules? Is there a formula that I should be applying? Because I want my scenes to be really strong and engaging and have all the things that make for a perfect scene. In my search, I have found the perfect formula, which is called the Abt Formula. In a minute, we're going to hop onto my computer so that I can show you all the ways in which you can apply this formula to any piece of work that you are writing. So if you are ready, then let's hop into my computer and let's get started.
Okay, so let's jump right in. The ABT formula stands for and, but, and therefore. And this formula was created by Randy Olson, who is an American scientist and filmmaker. And people from South Park to, that was my dryer if you just heard that. Comedy writers from South Park use this method all the time in their screenwriting. So basically, this is what it says. Every story can be reduced to this single structure. I can tell you the story of a little girl living on a farm in Kansas, and her life is boring. But one day, a tornado sweeps her away to the land of Oz. Therefore, she must undertake a journey to find her way home. Basically, he says, every story can be reduced to this right here, to this structure, if you know how to apply it to your story. So as you can see here, he's not just applying it to the overall plot, but you can also apply it to a single scene. For example, in my book, Falling for You, I've taken chapter 2 and I've basically applied this method to see if I had done it properly. And this is basically what I found. This is chapter 2 of my book, Falling for You. Rachel had her day off and she went to have lunch at her parents' restaurant, but she had a run-in with unruly customers. Therefore, her day off took an unexpected turn. So as you can see, this isn't the entire story. This isn't my entire plot. This is just one chapter. And I had managed to successfully include these 3 elements, this formula in this single scene, in this single chapter, to make sure that I was having a dynamic scene. So if you need a little more explanation, here's how you can think of it. The end is the goal. Basically, what does your character want? The but equals the obstacle, and the therefore equals the conflict. So if you think of it in terms like this, when you're writing a particular scene, I think it's going to just enhance your story so much. So like with me, with this story, with the example I just gave you on my scene, let's put it over here so we can have a point of reference. So this part right here is obviously this part right here. And then what does she want? What did my character want? She wanted to go have lunch at her parents' restaurant. But then what happened? What was the obstacle? She had a run-in with unruly customers. That was the obstacle. Now, what is the conflict? The conflict is that now her day has taken an unexpected turn. And of course, you have to read the story to get more into it. But if you attack each scene this way, Oh my God, it's so powerful. I can't believe it. My mind is blown by this. But this is not the only thing that you can do to enhance a scene, because obviously you can have this, you can write it like I have done here in this form, but when you're writing your story in the novel, you have to add some other elements to make it strong. So now I'm going to share with you some of the things that you can include in your chapter or in your scene to make sure that this formula is even enhanced further. So the first thing you're going to add to your scene is description. This will include things about your setting or about your characters, maybe what they're wearing, and so forth. Next, you're going to add some sort of action. Have them doing something. Don't just get stuck in the telling. The next thing you're going to add to your scene is dialogue. Make sure that it's engaging, that you are speaking in a way that we normally would speak when we are talking to each other. Make sure it's not overly poetic or just fictional or just too lengthy. Make sure it's got the right length. If you are interested in how to have the perfect dialogue in your novel, I have a free printable that you can check out on my website. Let's see if I can show you here. Let's see. Perfect. I have it here. Where is it? Free printables. And I have these 3 right now, and I'm just finished up another one that I think you guys are going to love, but I'll share that with you in later videos because I haven't uploaded it yet. But here it is, 6 tips on how to improve your dialogue if you're interested in that. And then this one's how to write a book. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm all about navigating through this writing and publishing life with a perfect mindset, and that includes setting goals. So this is your personal development part of my channel if you're interested in that. But anyway, let's get back to the story here. So adding dialogue is another way that you can engage the reader, and then you add internal thought. Okay, so those are the 4 things that each scene should have. So to recap, if you use the formula and but therefore, and you do so by including these 4 elements into each of your scenes, you will have a dynamic, strong scene that will be a page turner for every person reading your book.
All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. But before I go, I forgot to show you guys my shirt. Is this not the cutest shirt ever? I love it. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys. But anyways, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and that you share it with all your writerly friends. And remember to subscribe on your way out and to make sure you have that notification bell on so that you get notified when I upload my next video. Until next time, stay safe.